How you doing? I'm Hassan. We're familiar with each other now. With I Drive Atlanta, I'm an American chauffeur. I still do Uber and Lyft, but I only do their black. Now, we've been working with this goal setting weekly thing on the past several videos, and I'm going to give you more within that because things keep showing up and everything. And I know I can't do just one, some long, super long, duper long videos or anything like that because it just wouldn't make any sense for me at this particular time. So in this particular video, we're going to be looking at this weekly model that I have up here. We went over the times from 4 in the morning. You just wake up at 4 in the morning, okay? Feet on the ground by 5. Okay, so you get you about 4 hours in there. You just start heading home toward at about 9. If you make it, you make it. You don't, you know what time it is. You're setting sail. Okay, because all you're going to try to do is you're only going to try to get 200 anyway. I'm talking full-time drivers, I guess, and there's a few, and that's kind of a thing for me too. It's just like, here are all these full-time drivers and they're afraid to say that they really breakneck full-time like that. There's just a few of them who's out there, and you need to watch videos so you can catch up with them, right? Because they're putting out some information out there that will be helpful to you. And you don't need to ain't nothing to be ashamed of. If you're a full-time driver making that kind of money you making, people be wondering, well, how you got that kind of money? Joker getting a new car every year. Where you got that kind of money. All of a sudden, we got nice clothes. We keep that car clean. That Joker keep a clean car. We be getting all that money, all of a sudden moving out. You don't live in that neighborhood no more, and you ain't never going back. You see what I'm saying? Things like that begin to happen to you. But you don't want to say anything about it. It's just something that's in the culture or something like that you can't enjoy your success like that, but you need to learn how to enjoy it. And we all have to be very, very careful because we live in a very interesting world, and this is 2022, and of course we've come through some very interesting things because I started this thing in 2017, and I've had some of the most fascinating and most wonderful adventures, and it's still exciting. So let me get to this right here, and so much for that, because it's just like wow, wow, wow for me and everything. I still got that on me because it's amazing. So you heard me talk about sustainability and how sustainability is so important. So we went over the Uber and Lyft X. I don't want to leave Lyft out, but you don't get much business from them. See, they're a client of mine. Uber's a client of mine. Uber's busier, on the black platform. They busier. It's like, they busier. If you dual platform the way I do, which I run Lyft and Uber, then these are the sort of numbers. You running this in with your chauffeur thing, then you get these kind of numbers, and things will be easier for me, because of that. I just have to be up on it. I have to remember all my Uber X stuff, be disciplined and all that old good stuff. So right now I'm going to tell you, because of the hip surgeries, and everything, because that stuff, it threw me off and it made me a little bit threw me off. So I'm getting back on the beam again. I'm glad to, because this is just kind of like almost, okay, I'm getting back on the beam. Anyway, so you cut your app on, or you might have a client at 5 in the morning. Okay. Then you blend the client in. Your clients, what you do, okay, let me make it simple. You run your clients around your black. Huh? You use your app in with your clients. You know when your clients are scheduled. So after you drop a client off, you cut the app on. Now when you get good, all of a sudden all that app stuff begins to disappear slowly, but it's there, right? You take advantage of it. You purposely trying to fill in them gaps because you want to kind of, you try to grow up. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you're doing in here. This is how you pull in these numbers. Now come on now, you came from Uber X, right? You came from Lyft, that regular Lyft thing, whatever they call it, Lyft Classic, I've heard called, but it's that regular everyday Lyft thing, right? That's what you came from. You came from that Uber X Lyft thing, right? And you was a hustle brain. You know what you had to do to pull the numbers. You knew it was 10 right. You got it down. You got the numbers. That's the thing for you. Is you got it here, you got it on paper and everything, but it's here for you, right? 20 rides is right there in your face, right there in the app, how many rides you done today, how much money you done made, right? So you one of them, right? Don't be ashamed to say it. Ain't no shame in the game. Okay. So that same hustle, you brought it up there. Cause up there as a chauffeur, your money ain't coming every week. It could be coming every month, once or twice, twice a month or some stuff. I've had situations where, it might have took, like 30 days, 30, 45 days, but it was thousands. It was thousands, right? See, so the discipline thing that you learn is there. See, like I say, it's beautiful. See, in my own way, I kind of hate that it took this long for me to bring this to you. I wish I could have brought it to you sooner. But something in me says, well, you gotta grow them into it, because there ain't but a few people gonna get this. Ain't but a few, very few. You ain't trying to, man, please. Okay, let me be cool with that, because I go to tripping and everything. But you weave your Uber up in here. You're used to it because you come from here. So you're used to this, you'll get used to this, you'll learn how to run that in up here, right? And because you're in this structure here, your service is good, you're keeping your health up, your safety is there, you're keeping your health up, your service is good, and you keep this going. That's just you, that's just the way you are. That's just the way you are right down there. In the education and then the experimentation. That's what make everything fun, because you got to do it all. You got to put it all into action, right? See? So now you're over here, and see, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm so thankful that this video is moving quickly. Maybe I'm just getting better at it, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you're doing Uber X and you're used to that pop, or you're doing Lyft, I want to leave them out. Because some days, they'll put you straight on over, because they're kind of slow here in Atlanta. But some days they're on hot and popping, right? And I know some drivers here who drive Lyft, and they be getting it, baby. So if you hear me sometimes just say Uber, it's just because Uber is more popping for me. Okay, but I mean Uber and Lyft, or ride share, because it's all one, it's just whatever it is. But anyway, We know it's dangerous and that might excite you, that might, get an adrenaline rush for you, but you're gonna have to grow up, man. Cause see, I've been in them situations. I've been out there, had my car bombed in, had my sleeve bombed down. I can pretty much tell you, hey man, you better not carry your butt over there unless you want to get bombed. They're gonna bomb you, man. So these numbers that you see here, this was for me, and I had learned not to drive after 9 o'clock at night. There's so much into this, it's just a shame. See, because I made these numbers of all daylight. I didn't have to deal with no more vomiting. I didn't have to deal with no more drunk passengers. I didn't have to deal with no more low-rated people. None of that. I didn't have to deal with none of that. I'm telling you now. Okay, so, and then was the hours right there. I'm not hiding nothing from you. I'm telling you. Them was the hours right there. Okay? See, as a chauffeur, them the same hours. Why? Because I'm pulling like 100 an hour, basic, and if you run an Uber, it them take, okay, look, how much time? Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right quick because it kind of go with this video, so I can't just dump the video now and try to make another. I'm trying to kind of finish up this series because I'm gonna need this board. So, if your Uber SUV, that's like about between 130 and 150 an hour in Atlanta. Okay, come on now. If you're running just regular Uber sedan, black sedan, we're talking black now. You talking 100. You're talking 100 to 120 an hour. All right now, come on now. Come on now. You wondering why I'm over here in this area, in this rideshare area, giving this. I'm just giving you my experience. I'm telling you what I did now. All right? That's why I can pull them kind of numbers. There ain't no time. This is not the poop but lead. All right? All right now. So it gets time. It just comes a time. See, I just got to get in the office now. So I'm okay with sharing this with others because, see, I want to get hardcore, cutthroat, really know how to cut them waters. If I'm able to use an analogy with you. Fill up them sails. Put some more fabric against that wind. Okay? All right now, because this is nothing. Because now I got to build it. Now I got to build it into a solid business where other people, right? Where other people can, get paid very well, make more money per hour, and don't be in such a dangerous situation, right? And so you can move yourself right straight up through Uber into Uber Black. Because in Atlanta, they could have grandfathered some stuff in. I really don't care about that. I know what I had to do to be able to get on Black, and I definitely respect it. Because see, I make Uber and them look good. I make Lyft look good. I make Uber look good. And you can make them look good too. Now, damn all that crazy stuff. I'm just telling you now. Now I'm just being down home with you. You don't have to be shy no more. Okay? So you are hardcore, you serious. You're not playing. This is no game to you. You're not playing. You see a future. All right? And you're going straight toward it. You're being creative because that's what the transportation industry lends itself to. Is your creativity. Now I just like always like to be able to throw this out here right quick. Okay. I do got my codes and everything, and then you do your like and you subscribe thing, because I enjoy that. But you can actually rethink, okay, that situation you in, and maybe there's a place where you can use your creativity in this thing that we like to call the gig economy. You may be looking at, if you're already doing Uber, Lyft, you're already a TNC, you're already in the transportation industry, and if you're a chauffeur, maybe you've lost some of the desire that you used to have. You don't want to pull, now you want to pull some things together. You want to change some things for yourself and everything. So I hope this video finds you, whoever it is that really needs it, and I really, and then I hope I'm the proper one to be able to give the message to you. So until the next video, drive safe and drive with confidence.